Alright, so here is the arcade machine, and if you've seen on my channel before, I have featured this. I did a how to build video on arcade machines using this. A couple other times I've mentioned it. I think I did the Midway arcade level pack review. You'd know that this is one of my favorite Dimensions vehicles, or in real physical form. You got this awesome printed tile, two of those. That printed tile right there, and that one there. And all in all, they work together to make a really awesome looking arcade machine. The only imperfection I can find is the gray coloring here. If that was like dark green, I think this build would have been absolutely perfect. I also like that microphone there. The only issue that brings up, first of all, you can take it off and just have the arcade machine itself, get rid of the base. But the only issue that brings up is, what are you going to do with the printed tiles in the other two forms? I don't know how, useful they're going to be in actually, building something different, but I am looking forward to checking it out and seeing how, it all works. So, let's go build number 2. Alright, so remember how I was concerned about the use of the prints in this one? Well, it's, it's actually better than I was expecting here. You get this nice face of one of the little 8-bit creatures from the Defender thing. You can move this up and down, so that's interesting. In order to get it to its, regular position, you go like that, and you do get a little bit of shadow there, which actually I think looks good. And then this back section, I actually really like how that turned out. Using the prints, you have kind of like a little console, and then the Defender. And then these things are just used on the sides. The top's a little, like, if the top were a little bit taller, I think that would have been a little better. I think these are just a little bit too big for this purpose. If they were 2x3 tiles, I think this would have been absolutely perfect. But I think it still looks good, and when you fold this up, it kind of looks like that. So I guess you can do it like that. That actually doesn't look bad, but I like how they use the studs with holes in them for eyes. So that's cool. And yeah, all in all, I think that this is a very solid rebuild of that arcade machine. However, I obviously, like the arcade machine a bit more because it actually is kind of minifigure size, minifigure scale, and works with minifigures a whole lot easier than this does. So, let's build the third build, and hopefully it doesn't disappoint, because these last two have been Alright, and from the 8-bit shooter we move on to the Pixelator, and this is a cool little cannon thing. Kind of similar to the Proton Zapper from the Ghostbusters level pack. But I think it looks pretty good, and you can angle it up and down. In the game it's stationary, and you just kind of like turn it around and like move it up and down as a little turret. I think it works well for that. Would have been really nice if they had a rotating, like one of those pieces that you can spin around in order to make this actually like a spin without having to turn the base. I think that would have been neat, but it's cool the way it is. The printed tiles are used on the top, not the best use of that, and also on the bottom, but they're kind of just used as tiles, and I think that this makes a nice little console kind of thing. It's kind of like shooting, and then you have a little handle to kind of move it around, and this kind of, represents where you'd be shooting out of. So I think that this looks alright. I think that the other two builds were far better than this. This is the worst of the three, in my opinion. In-game too, because you really can't, move this. But this one is unique. I think there's only 2 vehicles like this that I can think of, or at least that I've rebuilt in-game so far. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Let me know if there's any other LEGO Dimensions vehicle showcases that you'd like to see me do, or any other videos in general, and I will see you all with another video.